Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Please subscribe to my channel by clicking on the red subscribe button.
A few weeks ago, I uploaded a video on how me and my friends did RA4 reversal processing. If you have not watched the video, please click on the link on the top right hand corner. Since then, we have met up a few times to do more experiment on this RA4 reversal processing. We have tried with different chemicals, different filters, and also different papers. And we did learn quite a few things from all these sessions. And now I'm able to do it on my own, at my own place. So today I thought I'd share how I do my RA4 reversal processing at home using my Afghan box camera, and how I did the processing outside the box itself. Okay, so this is not a full tutorial as we are still very new to the process, and I don't think I can give a full tutorial on how to actually do it and get good results. I will share some of the details on the RA4 reversal processing steps and what are the filters that I use, what are the chemicals and the processing steps. So hopefully that will be enough for you to get started if you are interested to try this process. So follow me as I go through the process and to watch to the end of the videos to see the final results. So these are our subjects for today, some flowers that I just bought from the farm. So we have the yellow, this a bit more red, and this more magenta. Let's see how they will turn out when on the RA4 paper reversal process. So in terms of the chemical in the Afghan box camera, I already have my developer. This is the UFOD multi-grade paper developer 1+9, and that is just some water. Ignore the labeling, there's just some water to add as a stop buff. And I have my paper safe here. This is inside is actually Fujifilm crystal archival crystal paper. Right, I will cut it down to 4x5 size. So I use this as my paper safe. This is my RA4 developing process chemical. I just lay out outside the Afghan box camera. For reversal, this stage can be done in the daylight. So this is my RA4 color developer, and then this is the Blix. This is just water. That is my hot water bath. Because for RA4 process, we want to have these two chemicals to about 38 degrees. So I will use my hot water bath to heat it up. And then if it's too hot, then I will put it inside this room temperature water to bring it down. Okay. So I'm just covering the hot water with a tray now, so that the temperature loss won't be so fast. Right. So. Right. I'm doing an incident reading of the scene. So it's reading at f22 8 seconds. The ISO is set to 4. That's just my starting point. I will do one shot, then adjust the ISO from there. The filters that I'm going to use as a starting point. So this is a CTO. I have like a total of probably 80 magenta and then about 55 yellow. It's just a starting point. We'll take one photo and then see how does it look before we adjust it further. Okay, so for black and white reverser, the first step is to process the paper in the black and white developer for 2 minutes. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take it out through the sleeve hole and put it inside the black and white developer for 2 minutes before putting it inside the water stop bath for a few, maybe like 10 seconds kind of thing. Okay, so I see. So this is the negative after going through the paper developer and the water stop bath inside the box camera. So now we are ready to pour in the color developer, right? So you can see that my color developer, the temperature, I'm sure you can see, is about 38 degrees now after sitting inside the stop bath for a while. So I'm going to pour it in to develop the paper negative for about 1 minute. You can see the color change. Okay, so this is the print after going through the color developer process, and then I'll give it a quick wash, and we are ready to pour in the bleach. Again, this is for about 1 minute, and I will go ahead and pour it in. So I'm just using a single tray for my processing. After every step, I will give the print and the tray a wash in water. Right. Okay. And once this is done, we can give it another quick wash before we examine the print. So this after the bleach, and I'm just doing a quick wash here. Normally we will examine the print after it's dry, but for the sake of this video, let's take a quick look. I think in terms of the intensity, it's too light, so we need to cut down on the exposure. So there's two ways. I can either stop down the aperture. I'm using f22 now, so maybe I will stop it down by half a stop. Or the other way is that we can reduce the aperture. Sorry, we can reduce the shutter speed from 8 seconds. Maybe we can reduce it to like 6 or 5, right? In terms of the color, although it's not a good time to judge, but it seems okay, so I will continue to use the filters. I don't want to change too many things at one time, so that it will be easier to adjust our settings or to troubleshoot. Okay, so let's do the next print. This is our second attempt. So again, this stage we can develop in daylight. I've just poured in the color developer. Looks good now. Of course, you should evaluate your print or your photo after all the processes has been completed, because there's usually some change in color and tone when you pour in the bleach, right, and after the paper is dry. So now it's the bleach. So let's pour it in. Okay, so I went ahead to make a third print, and this is the result. It's still wet, but we can take a quick look at it, and let us compare it to the second print, which is this. So the second print, although it looks much better than our first print, it has a sort of a bluish color cast on the whole print itself. So I went ahead and add in another yellow filter, 40Y, that means strength of 40, to the set of filters that we are already using, right? So, and this is the result of the third print or the third photo. So if I put two of them side by side, you can see that the third print actually is a lot more warmer, so the blue cast is sort of removed, except for the white wall behind it. There's still a lot of blue, but the other three colors, the yellow, the red, the magenta, looking good. So I'll be quite happy with this. So thank you for watching to the end of this video. As you can see, I did 3 prints with different results. I thought the last one is pretty okay. So I will continue to experiment more and share my learnings or any other thoughts that I have on this process in my future videos. So do watch out for them. So as usual, if you have any other questions or any other thoughts on this process, please leave it in the comment section below and I will get back to you. Hi guys, we have come to the end of this video. Please like it, share it, and finally do subscribe to my channel, and I see you at my next video. Take care. Bye.